Hey everybody, welcome back. And the last part, we basically spent majority of our time in the Dream Yard, and we also McFrickin' caught Latias, another legendary in the books. So now we're gonna head south to essentially get the remaining cities so we can be able to fly anywhere in Unova. Alright, Steelix is the most experienced to burn now, so let's put Steelix up front. Alright, so now we're gonna head south, so now we're entering Route 2. What could be the perfect instrument for me? For example, I want a strong impact. An impact of a strong Pokemon with a tough ability like Solid Rock. That reduces the power of super effective moves. If you have a Pokemon like that, please show it to me. And of course, Rhyperior is the only Pokemon that I know that has that. Okay, we found the Repeat Ball. And a full heal. Alright, so that's 2 items right out of the gate. Alright. Alright, so let's take on the first trainer here at Route 2. Beedrill, Volbeat, go my beastly bug-type Pokemon, really? I mean, of all the bug-type Pokemon, you went with frickin' Beedrill and... Oh, wow, 5. Okay, never mind. Youngster Mikey. And he is starting off with Beedrill. Beedrill's kind of like a catch-22. It's like a bug poison type, but it's like, you know, like the only like bug type move that was effective back in Gen 1. Alright, starting off with Assurance, not going to be very effective. Alright, Endeavor, it hasn't taken any damage yet, so it shouldn't be that powerful. Alright, Beedrill is out right away. Alright, Volbeat is next, so let us throw Eel Electros in now. Alright. I also had like... Yeah, so this was like the other top that came with like the Kecleon top that I got when I was a kid. And I kind of played them like Beyblades. Alright, so Flamethrower, and that should take Volbeat out, because Volbeat is a no evolution bug type, so it's like, it's not even worth trying to, like, catch. Okay, Scolipede. Nope, I'll just keep it as it is, so... And besides, the Eel Electros is about to level up anyway, so it's like, I might as well just keep it in. Okay, it's gonna use Toxic. We're gonna Flamethrower it in the face. Because we're like 14 levels higher, Scolipede should go down. Alright, the Electros is now level 76. Alright, so now we're gonna have to bench it. Okay, Dustox is next, so now we're gonna throw Renucleus in. Alright, so Dustox is next, so now we're just gonna Psychic it in the face. Oh my god, all of his Pokemon don't look frickin' toxic. Okay, well, I know Volbeat didn't know toxic, but like, god. Alright, any other frickin' poison types you have, you jackass? Alright, Mothim. Alright, we're gonna throw Braviary in. Oh yeah, Mothim. As I said, is the generic bug flying type Pokemon that evolved from Burmy that literally has no purpose. Alright, Mothim is out now, and I know Braviary is gonna take some damage because of the recoil. And that's it for Mikey. Your Pokemon uses those kinds of moves? Yes. Pick moves that don't suck. Alright. Alright, well, obviously we didn't go very far. We can just immediately head back and just heal up right away. Yeah. Alright. so now we're just gonna get back to bike, and let's just get back in order. So we just took one trainer down already. Let's use cut and move over, get in here. And just fight this trainer as soon as I get over here. I always lose, but I just want to see my Pokemon use their moves and do their best. Well, that's a stupid way of battling. Alright, so this is Last Henrietta. Oh, okay, I see now. So now she has the opposite of bug Pokemon, because she's starting off with Butterfree now. So that means she has, like, the other, like, bug Pokemon of the respective generations from Mikey. Okay, it only lowered special attack, because Steelix knows all physical moves, and Butterfree is out because it's a bug flying type against a rock type move like Stone Edge. Okay, Wormadam, so that means, even though it absolutely kills me to do this, Electros has to go in, because it's either a bug grass type, a bug steel type, or a bug ground type. It is the bug grass type. Just another generic bug grass type when there's millions of them nowadays that are far more interesting and better than Wormadam. I mean, seriously, why pick Wormadam of any Pokemon? Alright, Leavanny, so Braviary's gonna go in. Alright, and Leavanny we know all too familiar with because we've used one earlier in this Let's Play. I'm, like, really thinking about it now, like, it's been so long since I began this Let's Play, like, I began this Let's Play back in November, and, like, at the time of this recording, it's, like, frickin' March now. So it's hard to believe that I've been at this game for, like, almost 4 months now. Alright, so, alright, Illumis is next, Braviary's now level 76. Let me switch gears and just start it up and put in Lapras next. Alright, so now we're just gonna Surf. I want to believe it's a one-hit knockout, considering that Surf is a very powerful move, and on top of that, it's a McFrickin' 14 levels higher. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Alright, Beautifly is her last Pokemon, so we're just gonna use Ice Beam to take Beautifly out. And that's the end for Henrietta. Phew, your Pokemon, that was amazing. Alright, so it's another one down. Alright, so we found the... Carbos, really? I mean, I know the vitamins are good, but it's like my Pokemon are now at the level like where they're so good, like they're not even worth using. All this for a freaking dead end. Alright. Let's head down. Alright. Another trainer going up against. The trainer catches another trainer's eye. That's the start of a Pokemon battle. Yeah, you're telling me like this late into the game, pal. You're kind of late to the party here. Alright, youngster Jimmy is next. Okay, he's starting with Rattata. I think Jimmy's probably thinking like, oh, I done screwed up. That even with Double Edge, like, it's not gonna work on Steelix, because, again, Steelix has the highest defense of any Pokemon on my team right now. Alright, so that's it for Rattata. What are we up against next? Bidoof, let's just... You know what, let's just keep the train going. Let's just keep spamming Earthquake, especially since Steelix has the Soft Sand. So that's it for Bidoof. Alright, Sentret. So Jimmy probably has, like, all, like, the first Pokemon that are, like, Rattata. So, like, all, like, the beginner Pokemon you catch on, like, the first route of each respective generation. So, it probably has, like, Zingzagoon and Patrat. That's really my best. Okay, Watchog. Okay, a little bit more of a challenge. Okay. Giving me something to work with here. Or you're just gonna use Baton Pass and McFrickin' run away. And as I thought, you put in Zigzagoon as cannon fodder. So basically you could protect your strongest Pokemon. And now it has like nowhere to run now. So now Watchog can't run away. Yeah, no, you're done. And that's the end of poor Jimmy's team. Poor Jimmy's pathetic team. What? You are too strong. Well, adoy. Okay, alright. There's a Pokeball here. Alright, we found an Ultra Ball, so since we already used a few of them against Latias. Okay. Nope. I'm just gonna assume that the rest of the Pokemon on here are just either Lipards or Watchhogs at this point, because since we're now entering, like, the areas where you normally, like, start in the original Black and White, are you serious? Okay, you want to do this the hard way? We'll do this the hard way, then. Yeah, so, what I was gonna say... Let's see. Yeah, so, like, literally all the Pokemon here are Pokemon that we've already mostly caught, and so far a lot of that I've encountered has just been either Lipards or Watchhogs at this point. Alright, and Steelix is now level 76. Okay. So now, let us... Okay, so... So Superior... God, I can't see. Alright, this is better. Okay, so Renucleus, Lapras, and Superior. Alright. There we go. See, a trainer who can put up more of a fight. I've asked myself if it really is natural for Pokemon to live with people. I still haven't come up with an answer, but we could still battle together. Okay, here we go. So here we have Vetterman Rain. I think that's correct. Game, why must you try to screw me at every opportunity? Alright, Lapras is going in, because Masquerain is another generic bug flying type that evolved from a bug water type, and that type hasn't really been, like, utilized until, like, Gen 7 since, like, the Scolopopy line, or Aquarine. There, out of here. Alright, so what do we got? Okay, Magnezone, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now! Alright, Steelix going back in. Okay, we're being intimidated by Magnezone if we didn't go up against Colress. Okay, you're starting off with Flash Cannon. Okay, you probably know Sturdy, I'm assuming. Yep, just as I thought. Alright, we're just gonna use Cut. Alright, it's gonna use Flash Cannon again. And Cut takes out Magnezone. Alright. Dragonair. Okay, so Lapras has to go back in. Right, so we're gonna Ice Beam you in the face. Alright. And now Lapras is level 76. Alright, Slowbro is his last Pokemon, so Superior's going back in. Let's just see how we do Leaf Blade without the coil. Let's just see how well we do here. Alright, well, it's only... Because it's like really slow and Serperior's like really freaking fast, we might as well just like use one more Leaf Blade. And even with the Rain Dance, it should be enough to take Slowbro out. Yep. And that's it for Rain. All sorts of feelings are stirred up by battling. Alright, so it's another trainer down. My Pokemon aren't feeling well, so I'm not walking in the tall grass. Oh wait, you have 8 badges. Yeep, I'm so embarrassed. You already know this stuff. I shouldn't try to show off. Okay, but this girl thinks differently, so we'll take her on next. Now dance gracefully. Bring forth your beautiful moves. Let us perform, my lovely Pokemon. Alright, we're just walking right into another battle. Alright, so here we have Last Mally. Oh, I get it. So she now has like all the flying types, so... And I'm sure they're all like single evolutions, so I'm sure it's gonna be like Pidgey, Hoot Hoot, Tailo, Starly, and P-Dove. Yeah. Yep, Starly. Okay, you probably are gonna have Intimidate, so I'm just gonna throw your Nucleus in just in case. Oh, no you don't. Yeah, like normally these powerful moves would be a thing, except for the fact that this is all like the beginner evolution, so it's like, I'm not really too worried. Yep, I've been right so far. 3 out of 5. I'm just gonna Psychic you in the face. Alright, so it takes out Tailo. Okay, Unpheasant. Okay, now you're giving me more of a challenge here, so let me just see... Alright, Electros has a lot of experience to burn, so let's throw Electros against Unpheasant. And since we've went up against Russell so many times, like, this isn't anything new. Oh, but this is the female Electros. Okay, so we're just gonna use... Alright, so we're gonna use Thunderbolt and take it out. Alright. Yep, her last Pokemon is Hoo-Hoo, just as I thought. So, basically what I'm getting out of this is that the so apparently what I'm getting out is she's using all the beginner evolutions for all the previous, like, generation flying types, and then the current gen at the time, which here is Gen 5, she basically uses the final evolution. That's kind of been the theme for all the trainers. Okay, Hoo-Hoo's using Extra Sensory on a Psychic type. Now we're gonna give it an even more powerful Psychic type move. And that's it for Mally. Even though they lost, my Pokemon are still cute. Okay, there's one more trainer in this area, so... Alright, we found a Max Revive. So let's see. Yep, and this should be the last trainer we can fight in this area. 2 years ago, I parted ways with my Pokemon. Yet in my heart, I've never stopped being a Pokemon trainer. I think that's pretty much the same with everybody that's now my age when Pokemon first came out. Alright, here's Veteran Anna. Okay, well, here's Wormadam again, but this is the bug ground type one, so I'm pretty sure Serperior's moves can do moderate damage since this Wormadam is part ground. So it should only do like moderate damage. What the hell? Alright, we're just gonna go for it and use Frenzy Plant. Alright, so that's it for that Wormadam. Okay, what's next? Okay, Macargo is next, so Lapras is gonna go in. Alright, so this is probably gonna be the last battle, but I wanna see how much we can wrap this up here. So we're going to Surf you in the face. Alright, the cargo is down. Right. Alright, jump up. We're gonna keep Lapras in. And now we're just gonna ice beam it in the face. Oh, it's gonna lose Leech Seed. Alright, well, it should be fine because jump up is a grass flying type, so it should be, so ice beam should do quad effect. Alright, so jump up is now out. Alright, Exploud is her last Pokemon, so let's just throw Superior in. Alright, so now we're just gonna Leaf Blade you in the face. Oh, you're just making my job easier. Alright, so one more Leaf Blade should do it. I just want to get out of this area and head to the nearest Pokemon Center, because I don't think there's any more trainers after this lady. Alright, Superior's level 76 now. And that's it for Oriana. That is the type of defeat that only a Pokemon trainer can experience. Yep. Son of a bitch. Okay, Herdier. Oh, I never caught Herdier. Okay then. So we're just gonna... I'm just gonna take a gamble and just use a McFrickin' Quick Ball on it and just see how that goes. Oh, okay, that went smoother than I thought, so I can't believe I caught a Herdier. Better late than never. Alright, so now we have a Herdier in our Pokedex. Loyal Dog. This very loyal Pokemon helps trainers, and it also takes care of other Pokemon. Alright. Alright, so, and that exactly is how effective a Quick Ball can be used. Okay. So, get this Pokemon, get into the next city, get the next Pokemon, and let's wrap this up. Alright. All that for our calcium. Whatever, it's fine. Alright. Let's head to the right. Alright. So here we're in Accumula Town. I'm definitely butchering that name. Alright. Let's get to the Pokemon Center. Let's heal up, and then I'm gonna call it a part here. Come on, let's wrap this up here. Alright, so that's going to do it for this part. So in the next part, we're just going to continue to... So we're basically down to only one town left. And in the next part, we're just going to continue to navigate this small town. I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.